the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for January 8th, 2025. Jeffrey Nothing, formerly the haunting voice and co-founder of Mushroomhead, has announced he's battling cancer just 9 months after losing his wife to the same disease at the age of 38. Cold have announced they'll celebrate the 20th anniversary of their second album, 13 Ways to Bleed, on stage, and the 25th anniversary of their fourth album, A Different Kind of Pain, with a spring 2025 U.S. tour, kicking off April 3rd in Cleveland and wrapping up in Kentucky on June 1st. September Morning and University Drive will open the tour. Tickets go on sale this Friday at noon. That includes a stop at the Brighton Music Hall in Boston on April 11th. The Long Island Music and Entertainment Hall of Fame has announced it's extending the run of the first ever exhibit dedicated exclusively to Billy Joel. The exhibit opened last November and is currently running at the Stony Brook Village location in Stony Brook, New York. It was originally planned to run through September of 2024. Bon Jovi have announced a vinyl reissue and deluxe expanded edition of the 1986 classic Slippery When Wet, set for release on February 28th. 2 vinyl pressings will be available, including a highly collectible liquid-filled disc limited to 1,300 copies worldwide, as well as a picture disc limited to 1,500 copies. In addition, a cassette reissue is also being released with the tape and vinyl pressings containing only the original album tracks, while a deluxe expanded 2 CD and digital edition includes the original album plus a disc featuring an acoustic version of Wanted Dead or Alive, remixes, and previously unreleased live recordings from the 1987 Slippery When Wet tour. Marilyn Manson celebrated his birthday recently with Billy Corgan and James Iha from the Smashing Pumpkins, Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse, guitarist John 5, Wednesday 13, and Richard Patrick from Filter, all in attendance to sing Happy Birthday, and yes, there is video. ABC's 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony rang in the new year with the show's best total viewer audience of over 4.6 million, rising over the previous year's total by 49%. The 3-hour special celebrating music's highest honor was the most watched New Year's Day broadcast entertainment program in primetime since January 1st, 2019. The childhood home of future AC/DC guitar legends Angus and Malcolm Young has been demolished. The house was added to the New South Wales National Trust Register of Historic Houses in 2013 and has been knocked down by Burwood Square Property Limited to make way for multi-million-dollar homes. Local record shop Utopia Records posted a furious rant online about the property being demolished, saying in part, "One of my very favorite things to do was take visiting mates and musicians from around the world to this spot for the ultimate AC/DC photo op. Understandably, we got moved along several times by burly chaps when it was a brothel back in the 1990s. One house out of an entire continent of houses couldn't be protected as an Australian rock museum or tourist destination for the gazillion AC/DC fans worldwide. Graceland keeps Memphis alive, and this spot could have kept money coming into Burwood for decades to come. No one from the local council, state, or federal government stepped in. Even the bloke in charge is apparently some huge Aussie rock fan." The Burwood Square Property Limited manager issued an apology and vowed to somehow commemorate what was there. The Beach Life Festival has announced its 2025 lineup, headlined by Lenny Kravitz, Sublime, and Alanis Morissette. The 3-day festival happens May 2nd through the 4th in Redondo Beach, California. Train, The Pretenders, Jackson Browne, Cake, OAR, and the Beach Boys, along with the Struts, Susanna Hoffs, Sugar Ray, and more, are also part of the lineup. And speaking of Lenny Kravitz, he's set to bring more Blue Electric Light to his second Las Vegas residency. The run is set for August at Dolby Live at Park MGM. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 240, featuring Jesse Leach from Killswitch Engage, is available now.